Stick around.
Today I am opening 3 boxes from shopgoodwill.com that I've received over the past few weeks. I don't exactly remember what's in these boxes. I generally find my vintage electronics at thrift stores, but sometimes I do order from Shop Goodwill. Generally, I only order if it's what I consider a good deal or super cheap. So let's just find out what we've got here. Okay, we've got the York's BP 700A portable stereo FM AM radio double cassette recorder / player. This was made in Korea, and it is a very square 80s looking boombox. Again, double cassette deck, which is kind of neat. This is a very cheap boombox. It does seem to have all the buttons in place and all these switches, which is good. I usually look for that before I bid on something. Volume, tone controls, and then a selector for tape, FM, AM. It does generally look decent. There's no scratches. There's definitely no soft touch eject here. It really doesn't look bad. It looks like this will clean up and be pretty nice. Looking at the back, we can see it's made in Korea. It's a radio tape recorder, UL listed, and it's nice to see no battery corrosion in the battery compartment, and it does have the cord, so that's a bonus. And one interesting thing is to tune. There's actually a dial on the side of the speaker that controls the tuning, which is actually kind of neat. So I kind of like this. Hopefully I can get it working. Okay, I'm opening box number 2. And again, I'm not really sure what's in any of these boxes, but we are going to find out. It's always interesting for me to see how the folks at shopgoodwill.com package everything in bubble wrap and cardboard and paper. I do generally save all the packaging and then use it again if I can when I ship stuff out. So it's kind of nice to get the excess packaging. And what we have here is a realistic SCT 35 stereo cassette tape deck. And I am a sucker for all things Radio Shack and realistic. I think because when I was a kid, I could never afford any of this stuff. So when I see it on auction or in the thrift stores, and if it's cheap, I generally just buy it. I also feel like these are easily fixable. If it needs belts or anything, I usually have no problem getting these working again. Okay, box number 3. And we are going to see what's in here, and I'm guessing it's another cassette deck of some sort. And there it is. It looks like what we have is a Sharp stereo cassette deck RT20. Now this thing is really dingy and dirty. There's dents and scratches in the case. I think what interested me was the label on here that says computer controlled multi-display. So we will see what that's all about. It does open, which is always good. Again, it's really dingy and dirty, which is not great. The back indicates that this works with 50 or 60 hertz. Looks like there's some damage there to those RCA inputs and outputs. That should be fixable though. Yeah, that's what we've got.